Hello YouTube, this is Sage Remix here, bringing you another episode of Deus Ex Human Revolution. Pretty sure it's episode 7, don't guarantee me on this. But right now I'm just picking up some stuff along the way. Computer. J. Thorpe. Do I do this? Is there like a thing anywhere?
A trash can. Can't go wrong with trash can.
No, I just hacked the computer, whatever. Alright, let's see here. Boop. Nuke. Just nuke it.
What's that mean?
Look, undetectable.
Access granted.
Mom's when you nuke it.
As you know, we're in dire straits here. We need to fill simple arteries, blah 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 blah. Whatever, I don't care.
It'd be cool if there were like mini games on the computer. Should we go help him kick in the door?
Sorry, Mr. Thorpe. The target is on lockdown. I can't let anyone
No,
in.
it's cool as
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about
Mexican town.
That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you
For the
realized
win.
protect and serve had
Yeah,
become protect
buddy.
and serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in. New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented.
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
Will these be up by morning, Bruno?
What?
Will these be up by morning?
I'll try to have the first episode up by the morning.
Man, I
You're
can't get
right.
over how
I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical
Yeah.
debates, Malik.
I know.
I'm not.
I would love to
I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements.
If I was
I'm just saying
playing
the
this
choices we
on
do get
my
to
own
make inevitably
time,
have consequences.
I'd be skipping
Yeah.
through all of this.
Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you.
You skip through it on
And you know
YouTube.
what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find out. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
I think I watched cutscenes on any of them.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us...
They were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
I'm gonna find him, Malik. One way or
so
another.
Threatening.
I believe you.
What?
And
We're
just
gonna
so you
find
know,
him one way or another.
I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Alright, where do I go? Just screw it. Get in the building. Get in the building. Newspaper.
Yes,
Look, she's bionicle.
Hopefully I can get out of here soon.
Sounds like Miley Cyrus.
I think it's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so much. I don't buy for a second he was with security first.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
I want to see something here. It's the map. I don't really need the map. Augmentations, alright. I don't even know what that means. Used to analyze people and persuade them. Hello? Hey. What? You're fuzzy. I can't really understand what you're saying. Were you wearing shoes when you came over? He said no. What? Okay, go home really quick. Your dad was stuck. Use displays stealth related information such as cone, visions, last known location, and allowed to mark and targets at distance. Cloaking system. Become invisible for a short period. Alright, I got stealth now. Where do I go? I go into here. Let's go around.
What do you think they talk about?
David and you, Darrow? Bill Gates and Steve Jobs talk about.
Come on, right?
Really?
Seraph Industries. Seraph. Oh, cutscene.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
And I did. The Typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages, Adam. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
You got it.
Side mission time. Alright guys, I think I just might end it here. See you guys later. It's been a fun time. But